I tried Andrew Huberman's morning routine and it almost worked for me until I saw the latest story from New York Magazine exposing how Andrew Huberman cheated on 5 women simultaneously while manipulating them and gaslighting them. Most notably, it is alleged that he transmitted an STI HPV to his ex-girlfriend while undergoing IVF. Definitely an unexpected dark side to a very powerful natural health influencer, which could potentially affect his public image. Now you're probably like, how does this have anything to do with affecting your morning routine? Stop smearing him. Leave his personal life alone, Tyler. Alright, calm down here. Let me just explain. I know this title is very clickbaity, but the truth is that his morning routine didn't work for me fundamentally, which I'll explain later. It's not so much due to Huberman's scandal. I do think he is still a great neuroscientist that provides valuable information. However, based on his personal character and how he treats women, I have lost some respect for him. I am a follower of Christ, and as a Christian, these values I hold strong to, and I don't condone the actions of Andrew Huberman. But once again, he is a genius and a very smart man. And let's go over his routine. Here's a list of things in his routine that didn't work for me. Number 1, athletic greens, AG1. I thought taking this expensive supplement was unnecessary. Don't forget he's making a ton of money on this by selling it to his fans. My dietitian also agrees that as long as you eat a balanced diet with vegetables and leafy greens, you don't need to be taking these additional supplements. You're also welcome to take a multivitamin if you know you're lacking in vitamins. I will continue to drink my delicious blueberry spinach smoothie with almond milk. Yum yum. The second issue for me was fasting. Skipping breakfast and fasting till lunch definitely does not work for me, especially when I work out in the morning and I need fuel beforehand. I have read that intermittent fasting can help individuals with weight loss, but that's currently not my goal. There are some people out there who may have an intense physical job and they will need some energy before they start their workday. Everybody's different, and fasting in the morning does not work for my energy levels personally. Next, I thought the 5 a.m. wake-ups were impossible. I do not think this routine will work for everyone. It's definitely not a cookie cutter approach. Everyone has a different lifestyle, whether you work evenings, you work graveyard shifts. It's just not feasible to be waking up this early. For me personally, I work as a physiotherapist and I work exclusively in the evenings from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. I come home pretty late, so I eat dinner late and I sleep late and I wake up late. It's hard for me to adopt this routine, and it's definitely a huge inconvenience for me to pursue something like this. The last issue is cold showers. I honestly didn't see the proclaimed health benefits of cold water immersion, which is supposed to increase your dopamine and boost your mood, improve recovery, increase your energy, increase your metabolism. Although after a few sessions, I did notice improved resilience and mental toughness. Now, this is probably because I achieved something and forced myself to do something that I didn't want to do. Honestly, I believe this could be replicated in other activities such as going for a run, and not simply just from cold showers. The benefits for me were more psychological than they were physiological. There's actually poor evidence and also conflicting research that supports the use of cold water immersion. If I really wanted to get an endorphin rush and spikes in cortisol levels, I would just ask my mom to beat me with a slipper. At the beginning, I did mention that this routine almost worked for me, so here are the positives. The first one is increased productivity. Waking up earlier, not at 5 a.m., more like 7 or 8 a.m., allowed me to have more time for myself before my day actually began. I had more energy to get more important tasks done. Once I start work and even after work, I don't really have time to work on my other side projects, such as YouTube. As a healthcare provider, I'm always focusing on helping others, and burnout occurs when we don't set aside time for ourselves. This gave me more quiet time to pray, to meditate, to read, and help me reflect, as well as help with my personal development. The next benefit I saw was increased energy and better workouts. And yes, that is actually me in the video, not a stunt double. I am actually quite the big boy, as you can see. Thank you very much. Anyways, I used to always work out in the evening after work, and it really messed up with my sleep and ruined my energy levels. I always thought that I didn't want to be too tired before work because I wanted to have energy to treat my patients. But in reality, exercising in the morning actually gave me more energy for work. Now I'm actually performing better in the gym and I'm actually more awake during the day. On that same note, the routine called for 10 to 20 minutes of sunlight exposure, and this really helped me be more awake in the morning. However, I think naturally most people do this to some degree when they open their blinds and get ready for the day. Overall, a lot of what Andrew Huberman preaches is pretty common sense, and once again, I feel like most people do a lot of these tips and good habits already. Oops, but this is the reporting on the positives of the routine, and I'll stop being a downer now. The next one is improved hydration. I started drinking 2 cups of water first thing in the morning after waking up, and it's made me feel more replenished and energized. I also stopped taking pre-workout supplements altogether because I found I was building a dependence to caffeine where I actually had to scoop more to get the same effect. I started drinking green tea before my workouts instead. After all these natural changes, I definitely saw an improvement in my gut health and my overall health and well-being. I definitely will continue with my own hybrid version of this morning routine with my own modifications. I truly believe that a morning routine is very personal. You're allowed to fit in things that you need and also take out things that you don't. Every body and every individual is different. Don't blindly follow what you see online and always experiment with your lifestyle and to see what works best for you. I pray that you continue to improve your health and you continue to take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Peace.